Hi, my name is Allie, and I've been working in prison ministry since 2009. Predominantly, my work is in processing inmate letters to the ministry. In 2003, I decided to leave corporate America. It really wasn't working for me. I wanted to find a way of life that was a little more discernible rather than wham bam, thank you ma'am, everything going like gunfire. And eventually, around 2007, I identified that I wanted to become Catholic. And one of my friends was a sister, Sister Noel, and she became my sponsor for RCIA. And about 2 years later, after we had been interacting and doing a lot of volunteering by having community events, bringing people together to build relationships, she told me about this. I remember her telling me that there was this beautiful man doing prison ministry with this little beautiful sister, just the two of them, all by themselves, and they needed help with it, and that they could really use my data entry skills because I've got a computer background. So I really wasn't inclined to taking on any more volunteer work, and I certainly didn't want to be doing a lot of data entry. But eventually she wore me down, and I went to the ministry and fell in love with it, and Ron offered me a job just a couple of days after I had started, and it's been amazing. I really find the whole Dismas appealing, the character of Dismas, serving Christ at that level, because Dismas is the one individual that Jesus said that on this day you will be with me in paradise. And that just, to me, is one of the keystones of being Catholic and where we should be serving people and serving Christ.
Tell me about the Women's Project. What is it?
The Women's Project is specifically for helping women deal with abuse. Women who've been abused in abusive relationships. And some of the letters that we get are absolutely horrific, explaining the abuse that they've endured and gone through. And if you read some of the work, it details that. And what the project is that we compile the work of these women, that they make these submissions either in artwork or also in poetry or writings, and then we put together books. And we put together 2 volumes now. And we actually got a letter just this week asking if there would be a third. And that she is very much interested in grooming her work in order to submit it for the next volume. As far as spiritual growth with this ministry, for myself, one of the issues that I bring to my ministry here is that my sister and her children were the victims of domestic violence, and her husband killed her and her 2 children. He also killed himself, but had he been alive, he would have been prosecuted and ended up in jail, in prison for what he had done. So to me, my brother-in-law is in these inmates.